Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are back at it. Got my cup of coffee. And here we go. We are ready for another day live. Let's see, LICY. Z car popped up. Not a big fan of this ticker. LICY going up. Remove that. All right. Looking at the markets right now, don't really see anything of interest or of real note as of yet. We're still holding some positions on this. We'll take. GNS is at 64. Pretty impressive. Hey, Bart, good morning. How are you doing? Hope everything is going well. All right, we're just looking for some runners. We got ZCAR, FUSN, popped up. Fusion Pharmaceuticals. I'm assuming they had some good news. OTRK is popping up. LICY. See, might get some new runners here if I update this. Verb also looks like it potentially might pop out here. It popped up yesterday. Could pop out today. Keep an eye on it. We're just taking a look at the market here. Nothing of note. Markets are still acting really weird in my mind. CMND has come all the way down. Something to keep an eye on. PTPI currently popping up in this very moment. Spiked up, now coming down in news. Petros Pharmaceuticals successfully launches AI tool in collaboration with multi-billion-dollar software provider. What's the float on this? Float's pretty small. Maybe a FOMO? I don't know. It's a lot of volume. Big spike in volume. It's coming down now. It's looking pretty good on the 1 minute. 5 minute looks a bit weird. Pot stocks moving up. I hope so. I'm in one right now. Mine's actually down a little bit. I'm an SNDL. There we go. PTPI is moving up. It's too close to the market open for me to jump into a new runner. I mean, it could just pop off. Who knows? See, OTRK had some news. I don't really see any reason for it running. There's some low volume around and about. GNS is now up 7%, was up 5%. EMVB actually looks pretty good here. What's the float on this? Float is 4.8 million shares. We've already had. Oh wow, we've already had this fully. Where's this trading at? It's at 160. No, it's again too close to market open. Hey, Solsur, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good morning. Yeah, EMVB doesn't look bad. I'll give it to them. WORX also, it doesn't look like my cup of tea. No, EMVB, there we go. Getting ready to break out potentially. Inverse head and shoulders. OBLG. There we go, 173 EMVB. All right, so we got one runner. Verb is up 12% right now from yesterday's low after dropping off. Happy I got out of that. At 173 officially. PTPI coming all the way down. Increase in volume. There we go. Next leg up. Hmm. 175, 176. Good, Pyro. Good morning. How are you? Had EMVB at 1 to 187. Yeah. No, I didn't get it. I don't like the fact that it's popping up just before market opens. Let the market sift itself out here a little bit. EMVB could still easily move up. OTRK also looks like it might want to have another pop up here. I'm going to quickly grab some more coffee. Alright, I'm back. Damn, crypto is tanking. Sue, how are you? Good morning. See, let me take a look at 63K on Bitcoin. A Bitcoin bear called that out the other day. Silver also taking a hit. Gold alongside with it. Didn't they have some form of news come out? Yeah, not really. Whatever. That's for later. Apparently, Bitcoin had a flash crash or something like that. Shot down, came back up. So we still have about 9 minutes left to go. Yeah, PTPI actually has some pretty decent news. PTPI might be a pretty interesting play here. Especially because it's such a low float. Apparently Works is also moving up. Yep, Works is rallying. Back up to that 257 area. There's another ticker who I thought was going to do that. Which one was that? It wasn't FUSN. It was... This one just might explode right off the bat here. Actually, let me check out CLRB. CLRB is a low, moving slowly. Verb is also another play that I think might pop. This Verb that I thought might pop up here. Verb will definitely try to rally to this 46 level. Maybe even this 53 level. Might be a little too much. Bitcoin down almost 5K. Yeah, Bitcoin is definitely it's going down. I mean, we have FOMC this week, so it's probably why. SPRC has also been a pretty decent mover. LGHL. SGMO popped up to 87. Would have been a nice little bounce play there. Oh, Life rallied as well. Yeah, okay. Works is struggling a little bit. Zcar is also doing a bit weird. Still have PTPI. CMND could be a good reversal play as well here. Hit 175. Clear My Medicine psychedelic treatment bags divisional patent approval in China. Oh boy. The psychedelic technological race war begins, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for it? See, AI chips are really just the subversion for psychedelics, if you think about it. Sorry, maybe it's a little too early on in the morning for those thoughts. But OTRK popping back up again. It's not real, man. Don't you get it, man? Come on, man. Sorry, I can't help myself. Oh, look at that. VLD popping up a little bit here. I like I think CMD could do something here. We got about 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes left. Let's see, right now we're just chilling. Yeah, the volume on CMND did fall off, though. That's the only thing. But maybe we could get it back up here. Yeah, ENVB, that's right. Where's ENVB? The 60s still? Okay. Not too big of a deal. Verb is still going down. I think it's... My guess is probably going to be between CMND and PTPI. I'm not going to force anything here. I do like VLD's price action. I'm going to have to put that up here. It's at 46. Especially if they decide to continue this pop-up. Still think it has those gaps to fill. Alright, GNS as well. GNS is still at 62. LICY coming down. A minute and a half left. I bought back in Solana at 175. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, you're probably going to see a drop on crypto before the quote-unquote real rally. If there is a quote-unquote real rally, of course. I mean, there probably will be at some point. CERS, also very intriguing here. A little bit more volume than CMND. The float is also much higher, so... Today it is the letter C day. There we go. ENVB popping back up here. Going into the 170s, 30 seconds before open. And we got gaps all the way down below. There's one runner. CLRB. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Still not 100% sure about that. All right, boom. There we go. Market is open, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Good luck. All right, CMND, some really good volume here. Got to keep an eye out on this one. PTPI, also with some decent volume. Bit of a slow start this morning, but we're gonna go to the 1 minute. We're still in the first minute. There we go. EMVB 179, still moving up. There we go. PTPI looking ready. Don't like the VWAP move, but it did happen on a couple of plays here. Taking a real quick screen at all of these plays. Hoth looks kind of interesting here. 180 on EMVB. SIRS is going down. Verb bounced down, came back up. There we go. PTPI moving up. Oh, it was that one. It was that one, wasn't it? CLRB also popping up. Where is SIRS? Can I? 185 on EMVB. There we go. 187. Call out by Salcero. Oh, VLD moving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let me put a stop on this. On SNDL. Take that. CDU. We're going to sell out of CDU. We don't need that. And VLD, nice spike. We're still running into that resistance here at 48.99, for around 49. I like the opening volume on VLD. That's some good opening volume. OTRK getting dropped. FUSN trading sideways. ENVB, already had that up there. Works with a big rally upwards. 283. Works is on the move. CMND getting dropped. Zcar indecisive. Hoth is looking pretty good here. Really good opening volume. Actually. There we go. Works 295. Moving up. A lot of volume here in Hoth. Verb also moving up. Yeah, Verb was gonna try to clip that 47. CYN also moving up. Volume is pretty decent. Float is pretty big, so CLRB hitting new highs here. Should give me more access to some capital. Works is on the move. 306. The move is strong. Bit overbought already. Leave up Verb for now. OTRK coming down. There we go. Hoth is still bouncing up and down. Works 313. 320, 323. GNS also starting to climb, 64 now. I want back in on QMCO. Let's actually take a quick look at that. QMCO. Did that? Oh wow, it dropped to 63 yesterday. There we go. There's that move on Verb. GNS. GNS is moving up. GNS is looking pretty good. I don't know. I've already played Verb a couple of times. I'm not sure if I want to play that again. GNS, on the other hand, is still looking good. Already broke yesterday's highs in that 63 range. Works is looking pretty good. QMCO, low opening volume, but quantum plays are still a go. 336. EMVB getting dropped. Works at 356. GNS is back down to 61. 46 on Verb getting dropped. ET. Alright, give me one sec. Let's take a look at ET here. Yep, ET is moving up. We were talking about those plays yesterday. Those oil plays. Actually, let me take a look. Yeah, oil's up about 0.5%. Not bad. There we go. Z-Car moving up. No, Z-Car's staying the same. Hoth getting dropped. CMND is red. SIRS is red. WW. FIO. SMX. Excuse me. Work already with a high volume pop. OTRK is moving back up though. Good bounce. Alright, but we've hit this area through, and Work's still moving up. Works right now is the winner chicken dinner of the day so far. Cat X is moving up. Cat X also looks pretty interesting. And they have there's a lot free float there. MMPR. GNS is still looking good. OTRK pushing for new highs. Do need to break 59 or 49, sorry. On VLD. Let's look at send. Sens wants to move back up. Where did PTPI go? Thoughts on GNS? I would have to defer that analysis to Steve. I think Steve has a good grasp. I know that there's some good stuff with Roger Hamilton because he can talk again. I think when we analyze it, we had to like go in anywhere from 70 to like $1. I think Solcero called out 80. So there's definitely some room to make money there on GNS. OTRK breaking new highs, 56.97. FOMC equals crazy markets. That's an understatement, Bart. GNS 65, sorry. Verb getting dropped. UK looks pretty interesting. Good volume. Not the greatest, but it is bouncing off of this level. Nothing again. Nothing. I don't see anything that's really. GNS is moving though. 67. Works 330, looking for a potential another move up. Maybe could be a topping pattern. OTRK, so at least trying to grind up here. OTRK 59. Good morning. Wow, you're still on. Yeah, I know the stream. I mean, it's still delayed. DJ, the stream is still pretty delayed, but I guess I'll keep it on for now. Even though it is somewhat distracting for me, but I just won't really take a trade then. But I hope you're having a good morning. Hoth looks like it wants to go here. Hoth looks like it is gonna go here. I don't know. We're going in. Got into OTRK at 53. Interesting. See, Works is popping back up. GNS is coming down. TRK not doing all too much. God damn, okay. There we go. Come on, Hoth. That's the response we wanted. There we go. Come on. We should be on the breakout. Boom, boom, boom. Right trade, wrong entry. What's the high here? 161. We're taking another 25 off. It's gonna pop, but I don't like the selling pressure at this resistance. Hey, congrats, Sarah. Congrats. Good trade. Of course. 161. We're going to break. We hit 162. New highs. Boom. And we're off. A little preemptive, but hey. Part of the game. OTRK hit 60, coming back down. Works coming back down. GNS. I got those previous two candles. I read that so well. So that selling pressure, and then they had a dip in volume with a large spike up, so they faked out the move. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, there we go. Hoth is the one going to be moving here. She needs to break that 165 now. Which might be a bit tough to do here. Should have played a little bit smarter with that. This could still be really early on for Hoth. Yep, there we go. Breaking new highs, 167. It's just a little too early. A little too early. And we should get a big green candle to that 170 area. Man, you know, if it was like 1,000 shares on my position, then I would have made like, I don't know, $40 real quick. But now it's like I'm playing around with $5 and it's going back and forth and it's struggling a little bit. All right, I'm out. Fair enough. If it runs, it runs. I made some money on it. I'm okay with it. How much did I make? I made like $4. Actually, probably a little bit more than that. Right? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Wasn't the greatest trade. I could have played it a lot better, and it probably might continue to run here. But I messed up on the first couple of sells. I just played that. My entry was bad. If my entry had been like in the mid 40s here, I would have been much happier holding it. But the fact that it was kind of just bouncing, like I bought in a little too high. So that was just my entry wasn't satisfactory with that move. GNS is looking pretty good to come back up here. So is Works. Yep, I've been in Hoth. I've been in Hoth during this. Hoth is looking pretty good. Works popping back up. I don't know. I could always go for round 2. Who knows? I haven't looked at the rest of the market. Oh, it's dropping now. So, see, because now it's below. It would have been below my average. But if I got mid 140s, I would have still been up on it. So, and clearly they were selling into that pre-market volume. Even though the volume's insane, like I think it probably should make a higher move at some point. Well, it should. The setup is there for it, but I don't know, this could be the last dip buy before it really rallies. Yeah, I'm happy I sold out with that last position right now. I'm okay with that. Use the day trade. Probably not the most efficient day trade possible, right? Works is coming back up again. GNS is falling. Hoth could be a potential good buy here. I don't know. But we made money, so it wasn't a total worthless day trade. Plus that I have the cash account, I'm much now that I don't feel limited by my day trades, I feel much more comfortable taking profit a lot earlier. Now I'm more just concerned about taking the win rather than trying to hit grand slams. Because I think even on that trade, I made about, I would have made a little bit more than 2 or 3% or something like that. Could have been a little bit more, but we made the trade. Not terrible. Yeah, the volume is also a bit weird on here because now the volume's kind of just dead. Plus it was sideways. I don't like that it was sideways. You had a hard volume rejection above the VWAP on Hoth. Tricky play. It was a tricky play. That was a play that you want to go in with, like, you probably want to enter in the low, like probably at 145 is probably the lowest you probably want to have entered in at with like 2,000 shares. Because what 2,000 times 10 pennies is, I don't even know. Well, what's that? 2,000. I mean, that's $200. So running into scale issues. There we go. Works continues its rally. Works also wouldn't have been a bad trade. 395. I just need to slowly work on the scalability of some of my positions. But VLD is popping back up to 47.30, so I'm happy with that. Considering that, to be fair, that's where most of my capital is lying in right now. Plus, I could have also sold out SNDL here. I also got him pretty high there, but I kind of want to take a stab at the cannabis tickers. Save an extra $1.50 here on that stop loss move. There we go. Once VLD breaks 49, we should be off into the 50s. MMPR is also climbing up. Hoth with a big drop here. 137, 138. I'm happy I got out of that. Yeah, it was I mean, to be fair, the volume is low, so this could be a good buying point, but it's still early on in the morning, so. Plus, I have another day trade, but I think I want to wait and save that for I want to save that for Thursday, because tomorrow I can use my cash account and then flip back over to my margin. There we go. Works at $4. Thank you, Sir. I appreciate it, man. Green is green, but I'm just trying to analyze the trade there. I had the setup right. I sold out my last block. I sold out at the right time as well. So I just had some the gap in action that I performed was a little bit unharmonious, but how do you say it? That was also because I was right to be nervous in that play. I was right to be nervous. I was definitely right to be. Again, I think it was just that my average kind of killed that play for me. But Works is looking to break $4 here. All right, well, we're on to the rest of the market. Wave D still moving up here. Wave D had a nice rally to 530. I think we could definitely see a retest of that 530 level. Maybe not today though, but we could see a nice rally on Wave D. First 3 15-minute candles look pretty good. Volume is significantly lower than the opening volume from yesterday, but float is pretty small on Wave D, so could be interesting. 417 on Works. So you probably get another selling point here. Maybe want to take a stab at the 338 level if we have another setup for that. Verb kind of performing the way I expected it to. I expected it to pop up a little bit higher. Maybe not drop so much, but that's okay. There we go. VLD. Once VLD breaks that 49 level, we could be moving up here pretty nicely. Have Works going to 425. Yeah, I mean, not a bad play. It was definitely set up there. Yeah, it's climbing volume in pre-market was a dead giveaway there. But, how do you say, hindsight's also 2020. OTRK with a big drop here. Volume's a little bit shaky in the market this morning. Not a lot of confidence in the moves here. Moves are not holding up the way that they've normally been holding up, but EOSE. Oh, this is the play. If I'm not mistaken, EOSE was not fundamentally terrible. I'm trying to find an energy play, because oil seems like it wants to kick back up into the 90s at some point, which will probably rally some of these oil plays. But I don't know if this is actually, no, this is because this is zinc based. This is not a oil company. Actually, let me, yeah, okay, we got OTC off. Yeah, secondary listings. And then we're gonna do oil and gas, coal and fuels, refining market, exploration product. We don't really have any cheap do we have any cheap oil plays out there? Maybe if I add another we got SOI. SOI is pretty cheap. Fundamentals aren't terrible. Actually, let's take a look at SOI here for a sec. SOI is a relatively cheap oil play. It's already been bouncing. They recently had earnings. They just provided a dividend. Normally, though, after dividends, we do see a bit of a sell-off here. But pegged to market value, dollar for dollar, which is pretty rare. It's kind of looking like it wants to break out here. It's done it a couple of times. Weekly looks really good. Actually, let me look at the MACD. We've not had that second bounce yet. If you're looking for a real oil field play, SOI could be a potential play. Work's still looking to push back up here. VLD still not looking terrible. Probably going to get stopped out of SNDL here. Actually, you know what? Let's just... I just want to get my capital back now. Especially if I'm... Should I take this? I mean, oil... Let me look at the oil market again. Oil is continuing to rise here. Has a good 4-hour setup. What about the daily? Well, we're starting to expand outside the boils on the daily. We are at resistance as well on sort of a long-term time frame. But it does look like it wants to start Wing here. It looks like it wants to start rallying all the way up to this. That's like a... I'm not sure if I want to put a full year hold on a play like this. Especially if the last like $3 or $4 in oil have already kind of been priced in. Though we do have a good setup. There we go. Works is still pushing up. Looking to try to break for that new high of day here. Wave D still looking good, hitting 390. Hoth's volume has disappeared once again. Yeah, topping pattern looking to be in here on works. We might need to retest before another launch to the upside if there is one. Not looking terrible though. Volume is still pretty strong. Though we do see some good selling pressure. Gold and silver down. Yeah, Bart, but that was kind of expected, wasn't it? Like, that was kind of expected. Out at 411, congratulations. But there you go. I did the DD for you on well, I haven't looked into SOI. I actually don't know if it's a true real company, but fundamentally based on paper. Let me take a quick peek at DTCK here. Still a little low. Not terrible. Still think Hoth could come back up here. We've still maintained the support level. Volume is low. MACD still has a chance for a setup, so Hoth might not be done here. Might just have to hold through the pain. Don't like that candle on VLD, but it's on the 2 hour, so we still got plenty of time to get that worked out. Yep, Hoth is looking ready for another round. PTPI finally climbing up here. That's also, I was expecting another pop up on that. BP is the oil play you need. Yeah, Bart, I get that, but the problem with BP and a lot of these larger tickers, right, is these companies are generally pretty valued. They're pegged to value for the most part. So I like my philosophy is when you go for smaller companies, chances are their valuation is like slightly off the mark. So plus generally when you go into a sector, you always want to play one ticker that's like a BP and another play that's kind of down under. It's kind of like with Nvidia and SMCI. Technically SMCI over the last couple of years has had a greater return than Nvidia, technically. So you always want to play both ends of the sector, because generally the smaller tickers are their valuation is a lot more up for interpretation. There we go. PTPI moving up to low floater. This was my first choice here for the morning. Hoth wasn't far behind, but see, that's the move I wanted to see on Hoth that PTPI is now doing. Should have just gone with the pharmaceuticals. I don't know why. Okay, 48 VLD. Still not looking terrible. We are doing pretty good right now. Nothing to complain about just yet. Yeah, SNDL cut some off. Alright, so we're back below 50%. There we go. We have that sideways trading. PTPI still moving up. Bullish, bullish, come on. It's bullish. We're about to get that move, baby. We're about to get the move. GNS is down to 60. Nice little rally though. T-Con on its way up 47 cents here, 30%. Looking pretty good. Don't do the sell-off. Don't do that. EMVB slowly grinding down, but T-Con looking pretty good. I thought UK might have had a little bit more in it. T-Con 47.77. $48.40 still moving up. Hit 51 but came back down. GPAC low volume spike. Not bad. CYN's been grinding up. Hoth still, Hoth looks a bit quiet. Well, I still think Hoth is going to have a rally here. It actually looks like it's starting to form a W. Positive news. They just released more news. Are you kidding me? You couldn't have done that like an hour ago? You had to wait 40 minutes. Works, pushing up once again. Had a little bit of dips. Okay, maybe 339 was a little low. Did test that 350 level. Now heading back up. 51 on T-Con, officially on the Webull charts. Oil is still making a play here. Got the first bounce. Okay. Silver's a bit different. T-Con getting knifed. There we go. Come on, Hoth, you piece of crap. Oh, third rejection on that level. Four works. All right. All right. I'm not doing bad, to be honest. Yeah, VLD. Hoth still looks in play. Actually, this still looks like it's ready to rally here. The volume is still there. Bounced directly off of where it did this morning. Yep, Hoth is getting ready for another run. APM running, halted. Still won't break out from there. It's gonna have to retest that 44 level. AREB is up. TCOM with a big drop. $10.30 sell-off, yeah. No, I mean we're cruising along right now. I made my money this morning, so I'm not too worried about it. Works. Yeah, we're gonna see probably gonna see a drop to the $3 level here in a minute if it can't break out. Coming up pretty soon here. Probably get one more spike. I'd say it probably happens at around 8:30, so probably within the hour, next hour or so. Probably gonna see some spikes back up to this $4 range, but